Hello, my sweet Virgos. This is your reading for Tuesday, May 6th. We're going to call on St. Michael. St. Michael, please transmute all negative energy to positive, sent toward myself or the sign of Virgo. We're going to call on the Holy Spirit, angel saints, spirit guides, and ancestors, and ask for a message for your greater good. We pray for truth and only truth for the sign of Virgo. It's for Virgo, sun, moon, or rising, or anywhere in your chart. Cross watchers, you are welcome. Flip or switch the roles as they apply to you. If I say he, it could be a she. The signs are not necessarily important. It's more the energy that the sign carries, okay? So let's see. Overall energy for Virgo. Shadow. Somebody's operating in their shadow side. Let's look up shadow, guys. Shadow. This represents the moon. Somebody's operating in moon energy. There can be deception. I don't feel like that's the collective. And then the bottom of the deck is the star. So you're in this star energy and someone is operating in the moon energy. Deception. Could also be fear, but let's just see what comes out, guys. You carry the light. You bring hope to others. Card number 17 reduces to an 8. It's a part of what's meant for you. Let's see. Current energy for Virgo. Current energy. Current energy. Yeah. So with the unfinished symphony being the current energy, this is the person operating in the moon energy. Very deceptive. This is someone that feels like they have unfinished business with you, Virgo. I know. You don't have any unfinished business. But this person feels like they don't want it to be over. What is the obstacle for Virgo? What's the obstacle? Virgo, obstacle. Your happiness is an obstacle because you're happy without this person and they know it. So it's an obstacle. What do they have to offer you? Your life has improved since you've released this person. This is why they're operating in this moon energy, being deceptive. What is the advice for Virgo? Go within for answers. Stay grounded. Stay rooted. Maintain your peaceful energy. Protect your peaceful energy. What is the outcome for Virgo? Outcome for Virgo. Outcome for Virgo. Outcome. Loyal heart. You have a loyal heart and you are attracting a loyal partner. Not someone from the past, but someone new. You're moving on, embracing the energy of peace and focused on new love, not past love. So let's use this deck. And for some reason, right now I cannot remember the name of this deck, but it's a well-known deck. I just can't remember it right now off the top of my head. The first deck we used was the Psychic Tarot. Then we went into the Wisdom of the Oracle. Okay, let's see. All right, please clarify unfinished symphony. Unfinished symphony. Yeah, it's like whoever this person is from your past, they see that you are receiving your blessings, that balance is being restored in your life. So this person wants to come in and cheat, lie, and steal, to interfere with what you're receiving. Yeah, but this is aligned for you. This is your fate and destiny. They can't interfere. They can't take it. The obstacle is your happy obstacle. Yeah. It's an obstacle because they're reaping what they have sown. You are also reaping what you have sown, Virgo. You are the star. You carry the light of God. You are a healer. You're building something on your own. You're prosperous and you're happy, and it's an obstacle because this person has nothing to offer you. Nothing. They're heartbroken. They took a bet. They took a chance on the wrong thing. Advice: stay grounded, stay rooted, go within for answers, protect your peace, stay private. Because justice is playing out. You don't need to lift a finger, Virgo. You don't need to lift a finger. Justice is playing out and multiple doors are opening for you, Virgo, because you emanate the energy of divine love. This is how you operate. So they're saying you don't have to do anything. Loyal heart as the outcome. Loyal heart. Wow. You know, it's like somebody knows that you have a loyal heart. They recognize that you are loyal to them, that you love them, that you're kind to them. This person is sitting in the energy of regret, 5 of Cups. They're in regret because your creative projects, whatever you're working on, the High Priestess, 8 of Pentacles energy is paying off for you. This person's carrying a heavy burden because, like I said, they took a chance and they took a chance on the wrong thing. This is why they're operating in this moon energy, trying to be deceptive, sneaky, sly. How can they get back in your energy? How can they reap off of your rewards? To the sea. They can't. You know, you're standing your ground, 9 of Wands. You're abandoning this situation. You've leveled up, Empress energy, and you are attracting what you desire, which is not anyone from the past, but new. Ace of Pentacles, new opportunities are coming in for you in this Empress energy. This is abundance. This is a new beginning because you're no longer tolerating less than you deserve. This is why you're having victory and success, Virgo. All right, let's see. Let's do the old school deck. High Priestess Chariot. Your spiritual gifts, you are being guided toward victory. And it has to do with your gifts. With Unfinished Symphony, somebody feels like they have unfinished business. Why? Because you're receiving. You're receiving your blessings. Balance is being restored, and this person wants to come back in and cheat, lie, and steal. Unfinished Symphony. It's not going to work because you've embraced a new beginning and you're healed. You're following God. So it's not going to work. Whatever they're planning, whatever genius idea they have that they can come back in and pull one over on you, it is not going to work. Nope. The obstacle is you're happy. This person's reaping what they've sown, and you're happy because you are reaping what you've sown. You are a healer. You carry the light, and you have abundant energy. You are building something on your own, and it is prospering, or you are on the path to prosperity. Happy, happy. That's why it's an obstacle. They have nothing to offer you. Happy, happy. Yeah, no matter what this person did to you, in the Wounded Warrior energy, you maintain your loving energy. You did not close your heart off. You healed. You just set boundaries and you poured that love into yourself. This is why you're moving on, manifesting your desires. This is why it's an obstacle for this person. They're watching. They're watching. With Breathe, they said you don't have to do anything, Virgo. Just protect your peace. Go within for answers. This person, this is all a part of justice, what's going on here. Multiple doors are opening up for you because you maintain the energy of divine love. Advice. Yeah, they're saying this person is overindulgent. They have distorted sexual energy. They use the wand to get their way, and that is ending. It's dead and gone, and it's over. You've transformed. You are this lady or man of luxury, proud, confident, independent, creative. You know what you're capable of, and that's the truth. You're an empress. They lost an empress. With loyal heart, you have a loyal heart, and you are attracting people that have a loyal heart as well. You're aligning with high vibrational people. Somebody's in regret because this is someone that could have mocked you for your spiritual gifts and abilities. If you opened up a spiritual business, this person could have gone around town slandering you, telling everyone you were crazy, you don't have any gifts. But it's obvious to the world that's not true because everything is paying off for you. You are reaping rewards. 8 of Pentacles, you've mastered a skill. You were made for this, Virgo. They're carrying a heavy burden. All of this is justice. Again, it's all justice. You know, you being a success, this person losing finances, feeling blocked, feeling stuck. This is all a part of justice for the lying, cheating, and stealing. This person could have lied, cheated, and sold for money, and it's all being exposed and they're being blocked. They're definitely being blocked from you. 10 of Cups, your happy home, your happy life, your new loving relationship that you're calling in that leads to the 10 of Pentacles. This person has no access to your blessings, nor will they. To the sea, you're moving on, embracing peace. You are definitely standing your ground, defending yourself. You're abandoning the situation because you've upgraded. You're an Empress. By you knowing your value and worth and knowing that you can create on your own abundance, you definitely don't need this person. And new doors are opening up, new opportunities for financial gain. To the sea. Please clarify, to the sea. Yeah, this person's heartbroken because since you walked away from them, you've only prospered. You took with you your gift that they mocked and you turned it into a blessing. This was the hand of God blessing you. This is why they're upset. Not because it was wrong what they did to you or they have horrible regret. No, it's all about your abundance and their lack. This person could try to communicate, send you a message. This is just to cause conflict, drama, because they know that your work is paying off and you're prospering and they want to interfere with it. If they can get in your head and create an ending, that will make this person so happy. But God is here. God is blocking this person that's trying to come in to interfere in your life, and God is going to expose the truth. Wow. This is crazy. Let me see. I'm going to get a couple from What's the Vibe to see what's going on. Why don't this person just give up, Spirit? Why do they keep operating this moon energy? Why don't they just accept defeat? You see, you've let go. You've let go of this, and this person's stressed out and worried. Why don't they accept defeat? Yeah, see, this was a soulmate to you that turned karmic. They had the potential to be a divine partner. They're upset, but they're only upset about your glow up. This person is also hyper-focused on their image and how people view them. So by going around telling everyone that you're crazy, you have no gifts, you'll never amount to anything, blah, blah, blah. And then you coming out here, building something on your own, being prosperous, it embarrasses this person. And they're exposing themselves as somebody that's very jealous and envious of you. And so I feel like this is why they're stressed out. Yeah, because they're being seen as somebody that's a backstabber, a cheater, someone that lives a double life. Your glow up, it goes against all that they lied about you. And so now they're being seen as somebody that's just two-faced and a cheater and a backstabber, and someone not to be trusted. This is someone that wishful thinking, wants a second chance. I mean, how are you going to want a second chance with someone when all you've been doing is going behind their back and lying? It's mental instability. That's what it is. 1333, you have divine intervention. You don't have to worry. Yeah, this is a divine masculine that fell from grace. They're no divine. They are a karmic. They're a runner. They deny, they excuse, they're never accountable. And their bad behavior is starting to be illuminated to others. They took a gamble. What did I say? They took a risk, they took a gamble, and it didn't pay off. This is the person you divorced or you separated from because they're greedy. They operate in lust energy, greed by any means necessary, and they're inconsiderate. They only care about themselves. And now they're confused because they're surrounded by conflict and they don't know what to do about it. They don't know how to get out of the situation they're in. They're very emotional, worry and fear again. And they're resentful and envious of you because they made a bad decision and everything's falling apart. They want to come in with a fake apology because they feel trapped, stuck with no options. This person blames you for setting boundaries, blames you for prospering, blames you for everything falling apart in their life. They're bitter, angry, and petty because you have set boundaries because of their disrespect. Enough is enough. You're defending yourself. They don't like it because you're exposing them and they're exposing themselves. Yeah, see, this person was a karmic. There was no mutual respect. There was no unity. There was no closeness. That came in reverse. This person disrespected you for the last time, Virgo. Yeah, see, thrills. Chasing a thrill, bad decisions and addictions in reverse. I feel like this person tried to spread gossip, lies, and rumors and accused you of doing the things that they were doing. Accused you of living the lifestyle that they live. And I feel like it's backfired because you're following your dreams. You believe in yourself. You believe in your possibilities, what you can create with God's help. So this person, whatever their strategy was to destroy your life, it did not work. Somebody's having an epiphany, a realization. And this could lead to legal issues. So somebody's getting clarity on what this person's been up to, and this can lead to legal issues. This says answered questions, self-reflection, and epiphany. I feel like somebody's putting the pieces together about this old ex of yours, what they've been up to. Broken, nightmares, and failures. That's what they're going through. They feel shattered. They wanted you to be hopeless, loss and depression, even the unalivement, but it didn't work. This went back. This energy that they projected on you to try to get you out of the way, to get you to get yourself out of the way, it's gone back to this person. They're exhausted, they're burned out, burdened, and feeling empty, longing for a reunion. They said, I'm asking in my mind, what advice you have? They said, this is a narcissist. Release this person. Nope. They're egotistical, an opportunistic energy, and they're fragile ego. Nope. And all they've done is spread rumors and gossip about you. So, nope. Release them. Release them. They're suffering in silence now because everything's backfired. And you have peace, harmony, and balance in your life. What they wished for themselves in this abundant, peaceful, harmonious energy is what is happening for you. And what they wished ill upon you is what's happening in their life. Time's up for this person. They're blocked. They're stuck and stagnant. They're still deceptive, hiding, concealing. This is someone that could be in your family or that you have a family with. Wow, that's crazy, Virgo. But like I said on my collective channel, in this reality, you're always going to have people that are envious, jealous, low vibrational, wanting to project. It doesn't have to affect us. You know, put it where it belongs, which is nothing more than a fly on the wall. It has no impact. They're not a part of our reality. They have free will. They can create hell on earth for their life if they want, but we're not going to give any energy to it. So they can lie on your name. They can project. They can do whatever they think they need to do, but it's only going to come back to them. Don't pay any mind to it. Don't give any energy. Continue to live in your highest timeline, highest vibration, in the energy of divine love, and keep chasing your dreams, following your passion, and surrender everything to God. Justice is always going to be served. You know, that's cause and effect. That's universal law. So we have nothing to worry about. All right, Virgo, if you know anyone that could benefit, please share the reading, like and subscribe. And I am scheduling for next week. If you're interested in scheduling, you can find all of my links in the bio of TikTok, description of YouTube. I love you, Virgos. You're amazing. Keep being you. The world needs more Virgos. That's all I'm going to say. All right, Virgo. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.